Hello, in this video I would like to show you my Tamiya Sand Scorcher, um, a C model. I built it half a year ago approximately. I already have driven a lot with it, as you can see, and I would like to show it to you and to tell you what I think about it. Well, I'm not very experienced with C cars, I only have two. I used to have, when I was a kid, one from Tamiya, so I have kind of a soft spot for Tamiya, I guess. So I built this one and painted it. Yes, it's painted, it looks like it. I haven't painted, but I actually opted for some kind of sand color, I guess. And the rims are turquoise, and the driver, yeah, well, it's a driver. So what do I think about the kit? I think I liked it a lot to build. It was actually one of the most satisfying model builds I have ever experienced. Everything is so well made. Yeah, it's so high. It has a high impression of very high quality, and I liked it really a lot. Basically, everything is made from metal, from steel and aluminium. The exception are parts like the chassis, which is made from, or this part, which is made from some kind of glass fiber, and the tires, of course, this front part, and the cockpit, or the box where the electronics come in, and this part in the back is in parts also made from plastic, so the black parts. That's aluminium, and that's aluminium. When it comes to the construction itself, it's very pleasant, but of course, if you are threading in steel screws in aluminium, in cast aluminium, you have to be very careful, because it's very easy to damage the thread, if you apply too much torque. So you should really use thread lock on every screw, basically, because you cannot tighten it as much as you would have to need to secure it. You would destroy the thread in the cast aluminium. So it's really not a model for intense racing. It's more like a scale model or a fun model or something of this nature. And since it's produced since, like, I don't know, since the 70s or 80s, or I don't know, there are so many aftermarket parts, and you will get spare parts always for the rest of your life. Tamiya recently re-released, that's the re-release, it's not the original. It's a re-release, and there will be parts basically forever. So you can repair this stuff until the end of times. You know, it doesn't matter, and it cannot really break. It cannot be break. You can, like it happened to me, lose a part like a spring or a screw, but if you damage something, if you lose something, it's very easy to get replacement for everything. So it's front, back, rear wheel drive. It doesn't have axles, it has suspensions, single, I don't know what's the name of it, so every wheel has its own suspension. As I learned, especially this part in the front, like how it is designed, is a direct copy from the Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle, and of course it's based on I think on an actual car. I think this all really existed. So it makes sense that it's kind of a beetle. So driving it is a little bit not very precise, because the steering, it has this, how to show it, it has this stuff which protects the servo here inside from shocks coming from the steering. So it's a little bit floppy, it's not very exact steering, and it has no differential in the back. So especially in turns, it tends to get out of control. You turn, and at some point the back will start to come over, and it's hard to predict. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's more like a show car. You can do all kind of turn around in the dust, in the dirt, but it's not really a car for precise racing or something like this. But it's very fun to build. I think it's very durable. I think it will last forever. Everything you can buy every part still. There is a huge aftermarket for other parts. I have one little complaint. I made everything like in the manual, like in the construction manual, and I was a little bit surprised that these screws don't demand thread fast. This liquid which fixes the threads, and protects them from coming out because of vibration. The screws here and here, they do have they do have it, but these screws here not. And on this side, this screw came loose, and the spring, which is located here, see that? There's a spring. The spring on this side, it fell off, and I searched for it for hours, but I couldn't find it, because at first I didn't even notice that it was missing, because I just didn't notice it. So the spare part costs like €5 or €10. I think you can buy a set of new springs left and right for something like €5 or €10. I'm not sure about it, but I made my own spring. I have a lot of these guys, and there's a spring inside, and I took it out, and I gave it a new shape. I tried to imitate the shape of this spring, and it's good enough. So I have this self-made spring here now. It looks horrible, but it's working. And I mean, there's also the chassis is flexing. Don't know if you can see that. Chassis is flexing. So it's supposed to flex. There are aftermarket chassis which do not flex, made from metal. But I think of course it was designed this way. So when it hits something, then the whole front can take up the shock. But of course, if the chassis is flexing and comes up, you see what the steering is doing. You see, it's steering to the right a little bit. Yeah, but it's a fun car. It's not meant to to be precise. A lot of people say that their shocks are leaking. I'm not sure if mine are leaking. I have the impression they are tight more or less, but maybe I just didn't notice that everything went away. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's a mixture of drive model and scale model. I think the body is very nice made. I think you can design really nice if you want. I think you can do it really nice. And the body also, since it locks here, it adds a little bit of stiffness to the whole model, because now the front cannot come up as easily because of this part. Yeah, and I think I just ripped off the other mirror. Yeah, it just came off. So I already lost this mirror, and now I have broken the other one. Yeah, here it goes. I think I will glue that back, because the original Beetle, I think, the original Beetle had a mirror on the passenger side, but not on the driver's side, I think, or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. Okay. So, and there was exhaust pipe coming out here like that. It broke off, of course, but I don't care. So that's my Beetle, and it's fun to drive, of course. Okay, bye.